Hello you guys, my name is Katelynn. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing an EFT tapping session for if you internalize everything and blame yourself when things go wrong, even though logically it's like, oh, it might not be my fault, but you tell yourself, oh my gosh, it is my fault. I'm so dumb, I'm so stupid, I'm not good enough, like this situation, whatever it may be, it's all, if you're like, oh, it's all my fault, maybe that's just a perspective that we can shift, because maybe it's not your fault. And maybe there's nothing wrong with you. And maybe it's not that you're not good enough. Maybe it's just that the situation is not for you. Whatever that looks like. So we're going to be doing an EFT tapping session on releasing that self-blame because you don't need it. Not everything is your fault. If you have no idea what EFT tapping is, it is a stress reduction technique. It is super duper simple. We will just be using our hands to tap on various parts of our bodies. And so we're just gonna get started on the side of the hand, just like this. And I'd like you to repeat after me. Even though I tend to blame myself when things go wrong, and I believe that it's all my fault, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And even though I believe that these struggles may never end, and that they affect everything, I am open to seeing things in a new and compassionate way. Even though I have been so hard on myself for such a long time, I'm ready to start giving myself grace today. All right, take a deep breath in and let it go. Okay. That was just the setup point. We're now going to go through several rounds of tapping, and we're going to start on the top of the head just like this. And I'd like you to repeat after me. I always think that it's my fault when something goes wrong. I tend to believe the worst about myself when I fail. I think this will never get better. And I make one mistake mean something about everything. It feels so personal, so permanent, and so overwhelming. Part of me just believes that I am not enough. And maybe I've carried this belief for such a long time. But I am open to the possibility that there's another way to see this. Maybe it's not all my fault. Maybe this was just one moment. And it does not define who I am. This doesn't mean that I am a failure. It means that I'm a human. This challenge is simply temporary. It's not forever. and it doesn't define every part of my life. And I choose to learn from this without punishing myself. I choose to treat myself with compassion and hope. I am not the problem. I'm just a person who's growing. This is just one situation. And it's not a life sentence. I am capable of change. And this does not define me. I've made it through hard things before. And I can handle this. This is just a moment. And it's not my entire life. And I choose to see challenges as opportunities to grow. And I am learning to speak to myself with kindness and grace. And I choose to know that there is nothing wrong with me. And I give myself permission to move forward with grace and ease. And so it is. All right, take a deep breath in and let it go. Okay, how are you feeling? I know that wasn't very specific to your situation, but whatever came up for you, you are more than welcome to tap on that. Like if you're going through a breakup or you didn't get a job that you interviewed for, it's like, oh, even though I'm disappointed in myself, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, and I choose to know that it's not my fault, and I choose to know that the situation's just not for me. And I choose to know that I am good enough just as I am. So anyways, I hope that that relieves some tension around this idea of like, oh my gosh, I'm a failure and it's all my fault. And I, all this internal pressure of like self-blame that really isn't serving you. Because when you're blaming yourself, like, oh my gosh, I'm the problem, all these things, like you limit yourself to the opportunities that you can see on how to resolve the problem. Because if you're not the problem, there might be solutions that you can't see otherwise. So anyways, thank you for tapping along with me today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next video. Okay, bye.